Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm over at the keyboard here. This is a full 88 key keyboard, so it's got the same amount of keys as an actual piano. You might get a little dizzy here because I'm actually holding the camera. But anyhow, like I mentioned yesterday, C is a white key that's to the left of two black keys. So that's a C. That's actually middle C on the keyboard. This is a C, and of course, all the way up C, C, and this very top note is a C as well. Okay, coming this way, here's middle C again. Come down to here, and then the lowest C would be down there. Like I mentioned yesterday, here's one black key. It's the top of another group of three, if there was another group of three. Okay, all right. So anyhow, we actually number these right from the beginning of the piano, right? So over here on the left, this first note is an A, okay? That would be A0. This is A1, A2, A3. This is A4, A5, A6, and A7, okay? We could do the same with each note. Okay, this would be C1, C2, C3, C4. This is middle C, okay? C5, C6, C7, C8. Okay, so C4 is middle C, okay? So now let's look right here. So we're at the middle of the keyboard. If this was a regular piano, you'd have the name of the piano right about there. And this is the C that's right at the middle of the piano, okay? This next note here, of course, is D. This is E. This is F, G, A, B, and then we're back to C again. This C is one octave above middle C, okay? And it's an octave because if you counted it, right, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? That's C. Going this way, you have B, A, this is G, okay, F, E, D, and C. This C here is one octave below middle C, okay? Now, we're going to talk about intervals as time goes on, but in music, an interval is a space between two notes, okay? We use that word outside of music too. The space or the interval between this thing and that thing is 2 feet or something, or 3 feet or 6 inches or something. You know what I mean? In music, an interval is the distance between two notes, okay? So the distance between these two notes, this is a whole step, like I told you, okay? The distance is what we call a second, okay? 1, 2. The distance between this note and this note is a third. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Distance between these two is a fourth. This is a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a sixth. This is a seventh. And then, of course, like I just mentioned, the octave. Okay? And then we can do other things too, like this here is what would be known as a flat seventh. Okay, and we'll talk about more about that as time goes on. Okay, this right here would be what's called a minor third, and of course, this would be a major third. Okay, and I know this all might sound a little confusing right now, but I just wanted to basically show you when you're looking at a keyboard, what we're dealing with. And in the next video, we're going to talk about these notes and begin to talk about where they're written on the staff, okay, which is the 5 lines and 4 spaces on which we write music. And I'm sure you're familiar with the staff because you see it in any music that you're reading. Okay, thank you very much, everybody.